All right, time for the next set of questions, 21 to 30. With an upward sloping short run aggregate supply curve. All right, so that's going to be, you have this price, quantity, SRAS, or sorry, not price and quantity. I make this mistake kind of a lot. Price level, real GDP, and then you have aggregate demand. Upward sloping, an increase in government expenditure will most likely increase aggregate demand. So increase price level and increase quantity. So, well, increase real GDP. Because this is wrong, this is wrong. This doesn't do shift anything like that. And this isn't shift anything like that. So it is C. Next question. 22. Which of the following are the most likely short-run effects of an increase in government expenditures? All right. Increasing government expenditures will decrease the unemployment rate. All right. Because you're going to have people spending more and all that. And inflation rate's going to increase because along with that unemployment rate decrease, and real GDP has to increase when you increase government expenditures. So this looks like C as the answer. All right. Next, 23. In the short run, an expansionary monetary policy would most likely result in which of the following changes in the price level and real GDP? Okay, expansionary monetary policy. Let's look at this. So you have the money supply like this, and you have money demand. Or sorry, I did it wrong. Should be switched. Money demand and money supply. Interest rates and quantity of money. But let me remember if it was an nominal or real. I believe it is real interest rates, but I could be wrong. Okay, I don't remember, but it doesn't matter. I'm talking about interest rates right now. So, let's see. So, first you got to increase expansion monetary supply. So you're increasing the money supply. So decrease in interest rates. A decrease in interest rates will cause an increase in the price level because people are going to spend more. So real GDP will increase too. So it should be E. All right. 24. A reduction in inflation can best be achieved by which of the following? So if you want to reduce inflation, this actually helps increase inflation. Expansionary, when it's expansion. So a contractionary is good. So we want to increase taxes. We want to decrease the money supply. By decreasing money supply, you have to sell government bonds. So A literally looks like the answer here. Because increasing taxes will decrease spending by consumer spending. And selling government bonds will decrease the money supply. So A. All right, 25. Which of the following is likely to occur following the depreciation of the United States dollar? United States exports will increase because it's cheaper to trade with the U.S. So 25 is B. 26. Table below shows the production alternatives of country A and country B for producing computers and cars with equal amounts of resources that are fully and efficiently employed. Which of the following is true according to the data in the table? Okay, so this is just a payoff matrix. All right, so it shows the production alternatives and equal amount of resources that are fully. So, okay, so how many they can produce. All right, so you have 24-12 and you have 45-15. It's the payoff matrix is not payoff matrix. That's for game 3. Sorry, the table is written kind of badly, so I think I'm just gonna redraw that table because it's just drawn badly. Computers. I'll just write comp and cars, and just making it cleaner. A can do 24 computers or 12 cars. B can do 45 computers or 15 cars. And if you just, instead of 24, you could have made this, which is 1/2 of it. And then 2. And then this could have did 1/3 of it. And you could have done 3. All right. And then the smaller one is this, and the smaller one is this. So A is cars. B is comp or computers. Those are their comparative advantage. Okay, so an absolute advantage. Well, we'll get to that. We'll see. Country B should import computers. No, they should be the one making computers and exporting those. Country B has absolute advantage in the production of both goods. Yes, it does. It will not trade. Actually, it will, because they both have comparative advantage, and neither country will benefit. No, each country will benefit. Country B has absolute and comparative advantage in the production of computers. This looks correct, and this is wrong. All right, 27. Which of the following individuals considered officially unemployed? Chris, who's not worked for more than 3 years and given up. He's a discouraged worker, does not count. Kim, who's going to school full-time and is waiting until graduation before looking for a job. Not looking for a job, so out. Pat, who recently left a job to look for a different job on his own. That is literally unemployed. So let's see what's here. Leslie, who retired after turning 65, not looking for work. Leslie was 24 hours per week and is seeking full-time. That is not, because already working part-time. 28. An increase in net investment leads to faster economic growth because capital per worker and output per worker will change in which of the following ways? So net investment will actually increase capital per worker. And, well, that would also increase the output per worker. So it should be A. All right. 29. If a country's economy is operating below the full employment level of output at a very low inflation rate, so they're trying to expand that. Central bank of the government is most likely to pursue an expansionary monetary or expansionary fiscal will work. Both will work. But it is required to do so by law whenever output. That's not true. So you can literally just take those out. Lower the discount rate and buy bonds that increase money supply and generate an increase in output. Okay, 29 looks 29 for C looks really good. Lower the no, that wouldn't work because that would if you sell bonds, that decreases the money supply. So these do just counteract each other. Raise the discount rate. No, that would make it so that there would be less money. So you want more. Yeah. Lower the reserve ratio. That would actually work because if you lower the reserve ratio, more money supply. But the other stuff can't they interfere with each other. Okay, last question here. Assume that an economy is currently in long-run equilibrium and the short-run aggregate supply curve is upward sloping. An adverse supply shock such as drought will most likely such as drought. So for this we just literally just do this here: price level, real GDP, and then we have short-run or aggregate supply. We have aggregate demand, and now we look at adverse supply shock. That will decrease that aggregate supply, and we'll have an increase in price levels and a decrease in GDP. So an increase in price level, and this is wrong. This is wrong. Let's see. Increase in price level. And we have to think about how it'll change the wage. I would say if that there is an increase in prices, so if the supply is decreased, it's kind of seen as like more expensive to make goods. So they're not gonna give that much money to workers anymore. So there's gonna be a decrease in the wage. So it should be E. All right. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.